Hello lovely people, I am back. A couple fun facts. First, yes, this is a new wig. I did not magically have my hair grow. I got it from Etsy and I love it. I feel absolutely fabulous. Secondly, my filming setup as of right now is currently my phone, which is propped up on a tube of gauze and backed by a notebook, so we're super high tech right now. But yes, I am back and I hope you are all doing wonderfully. So if anyone is new here, I am Meg, and this month is Ehlers-Danlos Syndrome Awareness Month, as well as I think General Invisible Illness Month and Mental Illness Month. So I thought today we would make a video, or I would make a video. Why do YouTubers always say we? Questions. But yes, I have Ehlers-Danlos syndrome as well as some other ailments, and so I thought today I would make a video talking about how to cope with your diagnosis or diagnoses. When I first got diagnosed, which was almost 6 months ago now, which is also why I'm making this video, the whole Ehlers-Danlos Syndrome Awareness Month thing is kind of a coincidence, but a helpful one. But yes, when I first got diagnosed, I was actually relieved. And I think that's a common enough feeling for people who have been struggling with possibly scary symptoms and having no real answers whatsoever. Actually, when I got officially diagnosed with Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, my mom and I went out to get manicures to celebrate. Maybe not the most typical reaction, but that's what we did. However, after this happy period ends, the reality kind of hits. It's good to know that you have a diagnosis because diagnosis equals possible treatment, yeah? Not for me though, to some extent. And that's the same for a lot of other people as well. If you are in my lucky little boat, you might have been diagnosed with a chronic illness or disorder or any other type of health word that doesn't have a cure. There might be treatment for it, but there's no magic pill that you can take and you'll just be better or normal, which is the first thing I want to talk about. So, number one, I'm gonna try and start doing the whole insert text thing here. Am I fancy now? I think I'm fancy now. But yes, number one, accept the new normal. Your life might not seem normal to able people or healthy people or whatever people, but it's going to seem normal for you. So, for example, I quickly got adjusted to taking naps every day and wearing braces pretty much every day and taking 7 pills at night. That's just what it is, and it's going to seem normal for you. After a while, you're not even going to think about it. I also use a cane when I'm out, and because using my cane is so normal, I routinely forget it in places like cafes and stores, which might not be the best thing in the world, but it does show what I mean about the whole normal. So it might not be normal for other people, but it's going to be normal for you, I promise. Number two, you are going to quickly find out who your real friends are. That sounds super cliche, but it's true. Some people are not going to be able to deal with the fact that you have this diagnosis or illness or whatever, even if, like me, you've had it your entire life and just didn't notice and are now stuck in a flare that has been going on for a 1.5 years or so. But I digress. However, this doesn't necessarily need to be a bad thing. You might lose a few friends, but you are going to realize how amazing your friends are, the ones that stayed. I have had friends that have come to the hospital with me. I have had friends who have totally understood when I have to cancel plans last minute because I'm in bed and can't move. I have friends who are totally cool with coming over to my house and hanging out instead of me going to them and maybe seeing me in pajamas without a wig or makeup, that sort of thing. So I think it'll really restore your faith in humanity, even if you have to deal with the pain of losing a couple people. Number three, as cliche as this sounds, you have to realize, and you will realize, that it does get easier. This kind of goes back to point number 1 about it becoming normal for you, but although it may seem really scary and overwhelming and just kind of insane in general, you are going to have much better days than you are now, especially if your ailment has some type of treatment in place. Whether that's a type of medication or a type of physical or mental, is mental therapy a phrase? We're saying it's a phrase. Physical or mental therapy, that sort of thing. And then you're going to look back and you're going to realize how much more amazing you feel now than you ever thought was possible. I am currently on a new, my first real pain medication for EDS, and it's unbelievable. I have finally gotten up to my prescribed dose, and this is partially why I was gone, because adjusting to pain medication is an interesting journey, to say the least. But when I take one of my doses, it's amazing. I actually feel like I can do things. I'm not in constant pain. I'm in pain to some extent, but it's manageable. And this is coming from a girl who had days that were so painful she couldn't even lift her head off a pillow or watch videos because she would get nauseous. So as cliche as it sounds, it does get better. That's pretty much all I have for today, but if you think I've missed any points, please do let me know. And if you have any other ideas for what you would like to see during the remainder of this month, or just anything on the future of my channel really, please do let me know in the comments. I have a list of ideas. That is actually what is propping up my phone right now. And a possible surprise project in the works, we'll have to see. But overall, thank you for watching. I hope this helped, and I will see you next time. Bye!